need a break from modern living? Do you long to shed your weary load? If your nerves are raw and your brain is fried, just grab a friend and take a ride together up on the open road. Come on, Maxie!
All in all, I'd rather have detention. All in all, I'd rather read a toad.
Yeah.
And the old man drives like such a klutz that I'm about to hurl my guts directly upon the open road.
Hello viewers, this is Jenny Alba reporting from Kentucky. So on the highway, as you can see, inside this Grand Cherokee that my family has rented for the trip. See, the plan is we're driving all the way to Las Vegas, stopping at all sorts of cool places along the way. And we're gonna end up in Las Vegas, where we are going to take a plane back home. So a rental is necessary. Can't really leave one of our normal cars at home. And theoretically with the rental, there's less chance of car trouble. We don't want to jinx it though. Let's see. The car, the working name is Double Chocolate Oreo, because it's black on the outside and the inside, and it's about as nice as Darren's car, and I call his car Oreo. I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. See you shortly. Hello again. As I said, I would be back. So now I am going to conduct a small interview with the family. We're going to talk about where each of us wants to go on this journey, because, you know, we're traveling all the way from Ohio to Las Vegas. There's tons of places to see along the route. So we'll start with my dear brother Johnny to my right. Hey Johnny. So,
Hey.
Where do you want to go on this trip? Like, what are you looking forward to?
Mainly looking forward to visiting the places we visited before.
Oh yeah?
Hoping to see the Grand Canyon, Petrified Forest. Those two, I think, are the biggest ones. But it'll be good to see the Saguaro National Forest again.
Mm-hmm. A saguaro. What's a saguaro?
It's the cactus with arms.
Oh, okay.
Apparently they're only in one place. And that's the place we're going.
Sweet. Okay. And Mom, what about you? Oh, Merlene. Hi, Merlene.
I want to get an alien at Roswell.
Your own alien?
Yes, a little baby one, so I can raise it.
All right, nice.
I'm going to call it Thor.
Aww. You've been watching a lot of Stargate?
Yes.
Thor's a good name. All right, what about you, Mom?
Saguaros
Saguaros.
National Forest. Been wanting to go back there for many years.
When was the last time you were there?
Many years ago.
Wow. Okay. All right. And Dad, what about you?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing all the places we've been before, but this year we've added Roswell, and of course Bucky's gas station. So I guess, and Riverwalk. We haven't been to Riverwalk. We never even heard of Bucky's gas station until we talked to Brittany.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I guess number one would definitely have to be Roswell, because I'm looking forward to passing out my Roswell gospel track in Roswell. But also the Riverwalk and Bucky's gas station. So those are the top three that I'm looking forward to.
And what is this Riverwalk?
That's a good question.
Why are we doing it?
Well, because everyone we've ever talked to said if you see the Alamo, you've got to see the Riverwalk because it's not too far away. And the last time, and the only time we went to see the Alamo, we only spent 2 hours in San Antonio. So we only saw the Alamo for 2 hours, and then we had to head back. And I believe that was the same year that the 9/11 happened.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So that was, seeing the Alamo was very memorable, but we just had zero time to go see the Riverwalk. So we should have a better picture of what it is on this trip.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. All right. So me, guess people kind of care about where I want to go. So I'm looking forward to seeing Brittany, meeting her in person. I've talked with her online, like audibly, visually, and through text, but there's just something about being in the presence of someone. So I'm looking forward to that. And I also am looking forward to Roswell. Dad mentioned there's like 3 museums there. I'm hoping that there's one that has a little bit about Stargate in it. Maybe I can get some Stargate merchandise. You know, kind of like Merlene was talking about getting Thor. Or, you know, a little alien and naming it Thor. Other than that, I think Saguaros. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to the whole trip and seeing everything that we used to see and seeing a few new things.
I love Rocky Road, the ones you're going by, have a gallon, baby. I love Rocky Road, to have another trip all fun with me. Ow! They tell me ice cream junkies are all the same. All the soda jerkers know my name. When their supply is gone, then I'll be moving on.
Go.
Okay.
Tell us, Frank. Tell us.
We went to an Italian restaurant, me and my parents and Madeline. And we're going, I get linguine with clam sauce.
Yes, that's very important.
So, it is. The guy brings it over, and I'm looking at it, I'm going to eat it, and I'm like, wait a minute. There's like a scratch on the plate. No, it was a hair. There's a hair in the plate. I'm like, okay. We're trying to wave the guy down, but he's running all over the place. So we get the other waiter, and he's this young kid. He's probably in his 20s, maybe younger.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pointing, and the room's dimly lit. I mean, the restaurant's dimly lit, so I'm pointing at the plate where the hair is. And he's like, really? There's a hair? He's like, I don't see it. And I point, and I'm pointing right at it. It's like right in front of my finger. And he gets in there, and he's like, where? And so I'm like, all right, I grab my light, and I shine it. My light is very powerful. So all I see is pure white. The plate's gone. The plate's gone. The guy exclaims. My parents exclaimed. Madeline instinctively knew it was coming and turned away before it happened.
Like before.
And I'm just like, oh, I felt embarrassed, but it was way too funny. So I'm just laughing. So I finally toned it down because there's different degrees you can have it on. And he sees the hair. And then we get it resolved and stuff. And then I get home and I'm just thinking about it. And it was just so funny. And it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm laughing. I'm just dying laughing. I cannot stop. I'm crying laughing. And because I kept thinking, and I'm like, this guy's face was like right up on it when I did it. I turned my plate into the sun, you know, and the neighbor, it was like a nuclear bomb went off. There were like silhouettes on the wall. And I'm just, yeah, I'm like.
You baptized him in light.
I did. I got him good.
I miss Frank's
It's funny
stories.
because I'm just staring at this bright, the plate's gone. It's just light. And I'm just staring at it like, oh, wait, hold on. Took me a second. Oh, yeah. That was good.
Oh, wow.
That was the best.
I miss hearing your stories. You need to get back on voice chat.
Yeah. Oh, I was telling stories at work today.
Okay.
Oh, it was Pastor.
Oh, yeah?
Greg Miller. He knew the guy. I was telling the story to my coworkers where he's
Was
like.
it Dale who sent this response?
Yeah, it was the response. That's what Dale said.
Yeah, Dale would said that. There we go. Oh,
Yeah.
good job, Madeline. You've now been on the video.
So the story,
You did your
Greg
best.
obviously knows this one. I'm probably going to tell it wrong, but the
It's
gist
okay.
of it will be good.
It's
So
okay.
Greg was at a campfire with a bunch of friends, and this guy bet everyone $100 or some amount of money that he could take a log of fire and punch it out, or punch the campfire out. He could punch some kind of flame out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is ridiculous. They're like, no, you can't do it. So he takes the log and he proceeds to punch the fire out. He punches the fire out. He gets the money, and then he later on goes aside with Greg and says, you know, I lost feeling in my arm a long time ago, and it just takes a couple weeks to heal up, and it's no big deal. You know, this guy's going around punching fires out. I'm like,
Wow.
this is crazy. Who punches fires out? This
Hey,
it's something you
it's
see in an
$100.
anime or something. You know?
Yeah. Wow.
It's a side.
So I was in Boy Scouts, right? We're on a 50-mile canoe trip up the Delaware River. And we're going, we got guides with us. And we get to a stop, and there's like a porta potty.
Oh, no.
And the guys are like, we see girls go to use it, and they run away screaming. We're like, oh, man. The guy goes over there, one of the guys, he's like, there's a snake in the thing.
Oh, no.
So we're all lined up, right, on either side of it. So we're all watching. And this guy takes an oar and he's fishing the snake out. And then he flings it. And I get like venom. It shoots venom on my arm and it's burning. And I'm like, what is happening? It was a fake snake.
Oh.
It was a joke. What happened was the guy next to me had a coffee and he exclaimed and sprayed coffee. I thought it was a snake. I was just like, think I'm losing my arm over here.
Aw.
Yeah, they used to play pranks. I mean, there was one where this big bear coming. Some rogue bear, and they're hunting it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a helicopter going above and all that stuff. And they're telling us, okay, when you're in your tents at night, there's specific things you do. You stay calm, get in the center of the tent, and don't go near the sides of the tent. And just kind of pretend you're not there, kind of thing.
Mental note.
So me and my friend are in the tent,
Mm-hmm.
and we just hear noises cracking, and we're like, oh no. And then we see this snout pushing up against the tent. He starts freaking out. He's saying words his dad didn't think he knew. He's screaming, and I'm like, calm down, just get in the middle. I'm trying to be all normal, nice and good, and like get in the middle, you know. And then we hear the tent unzipping, and I'm like, bears don't unzip tents. And this bear head comes into the tent, and it was one of the camp counselors with a bear mask. Kid's freaking out next to me.
Wow.
Oh, it was so funny. And we were the first tent they went to.
Yeah.
So, you know,
They
that
probably
kinda gave
figured
it
your
up.
friend
'Cause
was
we're the youngest. We're the youngest ones
yeah.
there. So.
Most likely to scream.
Oh, yeah. But,
So I was lucky I didn't have to deal with any stuff like that when I was in the Scouts.
Yeah. Yeah, we did all. I became an Eagle Scout. So I've seen all kinds of stuff. Where did you become an Eagle Scout?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
got this
amazing.
ring right here.